My name is Jessica Longstaff and I'm a speech and language therapist. I am going to explain what is meant by an unsafe swallow. An unsafe swallow, sometimes called dysphagia, is a physical difficulty in eating, drinking and swallowing. It can affect any part of the swallowing process. This means that it can affect our ability to hold food or drink in our mouth, chew food, move food or drink down into our throat, or move food or drink into our food pipe, which is sometimes called the esophagus, and down into our stomach. An unsafe swallow doesn't only affect eating and drinking. It also affects the ability to swallow medications and swallow saliva. An unsafe swallow can be caused by many health conditions such as cerebral palsy, dementia, stroke, or getting older. Other things that can also affect the ability to eat and drink safely include poor posture, sitting in the wrong position, being distracted when eating and drinking, needing help to eat and drink, eating and drinking too quickly, putting too much food or drink in the mouth at once, or talking when eating and drinking. The people that you support may be at risk of having an unsafe swallow, but may also be at risk of experiencing these other factors that can impact on eating and drinking. Having difficulty eating and drinking safely can result in aspiration, which is where items such as food or drink enter the lungs and can cause chest infections to develop. Eating and drinking difficulties can also result in choking, distress for clients and their families and carers, urine infections, weight loss, and dehydration. For some people, having an unsafe swallow means that we need to think about other ways that they can get all the nutrients and fluids that they need, such as having a peg tube so their food and drink can go directly into their stomach. 15% of people with learning disabilities need help to eat and drink, and 8% of people known to learning disability services have an unsafe swallow. But the real number is probably much higher, as sometimes the signs of difficulties eating, drinking and swallowing are missed. 40% of people with a learning disability and an unsafe swallow experience recurring chest infections. Some chest infections are known as aspiration pneumonia. Aspiration pneumonia causes more deaths in people with learning disabilities than the general population. This is a health inequality, and there have been lots of reports which show this. Often, an unsafe swallow can be managed, and with support and changes, people can be helped to eat, drink and swallow safely. No matter how big or small a person's difficulty in eating and drinking is, we need to work as a team with the client, their family, and other professionals such as support workers, GPs, nurses, and speech and language therapists to identify the difficulties, support the person and the people around them to manage those difficulties, minimise the risks, and most importantly, ensure that the person has a good quality of life.